Hello everyone, Ken the Bearded Accountant here, and today I'm going to review an oil from Jolly Old Fat Man, the new collaboration with Daniel the Bearded Apprentice, Haterade. And I'll get into it right after this quick intro. Okay, I'm back, so let's get into it. First, price. A 1 ounce bottle of oil from Jolly Old Fat Man is $19.99. And that's the price you're going to pay for Haterade. Now, Jolly Old Fat Man has 5 different blends to choose from. Their names are Black Label, Red Label, New Label, Green Label, and White Label. Now, I know 5 different blends might sound as though it could get confusing. But when you look at the ingredients, they're basically two basic blends, and both are made with BTMS 50 and without. And then there's a 5th blend, which is one of those blends stripped down. 2 of the ingredients aren't there, but with BTMS 50. I'm going to put the 5 different, carrier blends down in the description so you can check it out there. Or if you go to the website, Jolly Old Fat Man, you can find it. There's along the top menu, there's an ingredients tab, and you can go in there and it'll show you the 5 different carrier blends along with the 5 different ingredients. So it's really not that confusing, even though there are 5 different ones. I chose the Red Label, or as I like to call it, the Meadowfoam blend without BTMS 50. And here is that ingredients list. I'll put it up. Just to run through it quickly, the ingredients are Meadowfoam seed oil, Apricot kernel, hemp seed, sweet almond, and Shea and fragrance. So I've got to tell you, this ingredient list got me a little amped up. I've always given Meadowfoam seed oil the credit for why I like another brand that has it as the number 2 ingredient. Now, to see it as the number 1 most prominent ingredient, I was really excited to try this blend. In the past, I had never tried Jolly Old Fat Man because I didn't really know what I thought of the BTMS 50. And just never got around to trying it. And now it's not an issue because you can get his oils with or without. Okay, VFS, viscosity, feel and beard, and styling. This oil, I suppose, is a straight up medium. I suppose it's a straight up medium because I guess I'm used to oils that are just ever so slightly thicker, and the whole time I was using this, I had the feeling that it was a lighter oil. Once I really refreshed my memory on the individual ingredients, whether they were thin, medium, or thick oils, everything's medium, started playing with it in my hand, and realized that this is not thin. It's just perhaps a little thinner than some of the other oils that I use that I consider medium. But as I said, after playing around with it, I still feel like it's kind of on the lighter side, but it's definitely a medium. And go on to Feel and Beard. This made my beard feel super soft. I love, love, love that Meadowfoam seed oil. I love seeing it as the number 1 ingredient, and this was great for that softness. For styling, it worked well, but being ever so slightly lighter than I'm used to and having some very humid weather, I used butter to help with hold if I was out and about, but when I was working from home, just went with the oil. Styled fine, with the exception of a little bit of flyaways with the humidity. In less humid conditions, I think I would be fine with this. Oil only. Okay, and now on to what for most people, or for a lot of people, is going to be the most important part of this, the scent. And I can't believe I haven't shown the bottle yet, but here it is. And I really, wrong way, Haterade. And there's Daniel with the a little Santa cap, a white beard, and candy cane. Wonderful. The scent profile on this, the basic description was a very summer crisp cologne. Now, the actual scent profile is a mouthful, so I'm going to read it out, but also, I'm going to list it. Cool water cologne, bourbon, tonka bean, Buddha wood, pipe tobacco, sour watermelon, coconut, lavender, and lemon. Now, when I saw this scent description, I was not overly enthused the way I was with the ingredients for the carrier blend. My thought was so many things to potentially not like. I watched the live release stream for Haterade and heard the same basic theme. Don't let the scent profile worry you. It all comes together. I've got to say they were absolutely right. But it all just works, and I've got to hand it to Daniel and Bam at Jolly Old Fat Man for putting all these things together and coming up with a wonderful, crisp, and refreshing scent. Son of a... Sorry for that interruption. When my dogs decide there's a threat somewhere around, they're not fully satisfied until they can go out. But I think I left off saying that they came up with a wonderful, crisp, refreshing scent with that whole group of a scent profile. Last night I was wearing Haterade, and I asked a couple of people to give me their opinion, and they both had the same basic opinion, that it was very fresh and clean scent was the response I got. I can't tell you that as the day rolled on, I could detect the sour watermelon. Oops, there's the coconut, there's the lemon. Ooh, a little bit of lavender. My best description is pretty simple. A fresh and sweet sort of cool water cologne. The best way I can say whether I liked it or not is I got this, I would say, probably about 10 days ago, and where my thumb, if I can turn, where my thumbnail is, oops, sorry about the shakiness, but that's those familial tremors, and I haven't eaten yet. But I'd say I'm 2/3 of the way down in maybe 10 days, 2 weeks, I don't know. But I mean, this bottle is getting very close to being gone, and I think that kind of tells the story of whether or not I like this. So I would suggest do not let that long scent profile freak you out. I think someone would be hard-pressed to dislike this scent. This stuff is pretty damn awesome, and I absolutely love it. And the proof is in the pudding that I never go through a bottle this quick. And like I said, this is almost gone. So, well, 1/3 left. Scent strength and scent duration. The scent strength for me was on the lighter side of medium. It's a bit light, but I felt like it still felt within the realm of medium strength. I believe this scent, as far as duration, makes it to the 4-hour mark, but it's on the later side, so for me with lighter scents, I sometimes have a hard time still detecting them. And keep in mind that I don't quite completely trust my sense of smell yet because of COVID. But so, with that, I'm going to call it a wrap. I really enjoyed Haterade, and I really love this bottle the way it stands out on my shelf. Usually I could care less about the bottle, fancy, not fancy, but I have been enjoying looking at this on my bed shelf. So with that, please hit that subscribe button. If you think I did a good job, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit that notification bell. And I will see you on the next one. Oh my God, that is pretty good.